What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cameron, back at it again with a Black Ops Cold War video. And in today's video, guys, the MP5 has been nerfed, and we are talking about what I think is going to be coming in Season 1, and even next week, which the new map in Black Ops Cold War is coming out, the 9th map of the game. Nuketown 84 is coming out for the week of Thanksgiving. I'm definitely going to be giving a gameplay on that, and there even looks to be like a new camo, because in the teaser, there looks like there's a camo in there for the shotgun that looks like it's definitely new. The camo looks okay, not really that crazy about it, but, you know, it is welcoming to get a new map. There's only 8 maps in this game, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm getting a little bored of them. I'm getting a little bored of these maps, also considering the fact that we played these maps for pretty much 3 weeks beforehand, and we really played them out, and now we're getting pretty bored and sick of these maps, because I'm getting really sick and tired of it, dude. I'm playing on these maps way too much, and it's just kind of getting stale. It is kind of getting stale, so definitely I am welcoming a 9th map, a new map coming in for sure. They'll add some cool spice to the game, and they'll probably have like their own unique playlist, Nuketown 84. Nuketown is definitely going to be a shit show. It is definitely going to be a shit show. It's not going to be as crazy as Shipment was, because the spawn system in this game is not that bad. Honestly, it's not terrible. I've only died off a bullshit spawn like once or twice a day. It's not like Modern Warfare where I'm legitimately at the mercy of the spawn system every single time, especially in Shipment. In Shipment, if you do well, it's probably not because of your skill. It's probably because you're spawn killing the shit out of people, and hopefully that doesn't happen in Nuketown. It probably won't, because Nuketown is significantly bigger than Shipment. Shipment is tiny. It's legitimately the size of like a fucking bedroom, so it's pretty crazy, but Nuketown is a pretty decently sized map. Rust was also another horrendous map in Modern Warfare because of that shitty-ass squad-based spawn system. But I'm not here to talk about Call of Window, Modern Warfare. I'm here to talk about Cold War or Cold Sweat. But it's a lot better, man. The spawn system is a lot better, so I think Nuketown's going to be fine. But I think when Nuketown's going to get chaos is when these participation award kill streaks come into play, because people are going to be dropping these streaks left and right because you're getting a shit ton of kills on Nuketown. You're going to be getting your spy plane in the first 2 minutes of the in the first 30 seconds of the game. You're going to be getting your chopper gunner in the first minute of the game. So there's going to be constant score streak spam in Nuketown for sure. It's going to be a shit show on that map with the score streak spam, and I think that's the point. Nuketown is always supposed to be a little bit hectic. It can't be worse than Black Ops 3 Nuketown. I think that is the worst Nuketown, because with the advanced movement in that game, the Nuketown in Black Ops 3 was a fucking shit show. It was chaotic as fuck. I think the best Nuketowns are definitely the original and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 4 had a pretty decent Nuketown too, but it wasn't as good as the first two. Definitely not. But I think the specialist added a little bit of cheese to Nuketown, but it really wasn't that bad. I think people complained about Nuketown too much in Black Ops 4. I actually think it was the same shit as the other ones, but just I didn't like the art style as much, so I think the other two were better. I think the specialist didn't really add that big of a fucking hindrance to Nuketown. I think it's going to be the same as it is in Black Ops Cold War with the fucking score streak spam. That is going to be insane on Nuketown for sure. And you're going to get bunny hopped and beamed from across the map by an MP5, which, let's talk about for a little bit. The MP5 caught a slight nerf to the damage range, and I'm going to be honest, guys, I haven't noticed. The MP5 does more damage than the fucking XM4, and the XM4 is a fucking assault rifle, and the MP5 does more damage. Sure, it doesn't do as much damage over range, but it does more damage, which is ridiculous. I think an assault rifle should always do more damage than a freaking than a submachine gun, because it literally has a bigger bullet, so it will literally do more damage. It will literally do more damage to the body than the MP5 in any scenario. I don't understand why this gun is so broken. The MP5 is beyond repair. I honestly don't know how you're going to make this gun balanced. It is the most broken gun in the game. It is horrendously unbalanced. I know people complain about the M16 and the AUG and things like that. Those guns aren't nearly as OP as the MP5, dude. They're not nearly as OP. People are like, oh my god, he lasered me across the map with a burst rifle. Well, that's kind of the point of a tactical rifle. It's very good at range and can laser people at range. It's kind of the point of the gun. The point of the gun is to play a little bit slower, a little more methodically, and care a little bit more about your movements and stuff like that, and be a little bit more calculated, and then you'll be rewarded for the gun. You can't really run around like a chicken with your head cut off unless you're God mode with the burst rifle and body people. I definitely don't think the burst rifles are that overpowered. I think with the fire rate mods, they can be a little overpowered, but even then, they do have some downsides, like the idle sway and the accuracy goes down a little bit. I don't think they're that really OP. They're really only OP if you're really, really good at the game and you have really good accuracy or that Cronus cheese, then you could fuck people up. But other than that, the burst rifles aren't really that broken, dude. They're really not. And people are like, oh, he's camping, killing me from across the map. Then stop running his direction, bro. I've shit on people with burst rifles so many times. Yeah, I do think they could catch a slight nerf, but I don't think they're nearly as broken with the MP5. And if you're running around booty sliding and bunny hopping with the MP5, you cannot sit here and tell me about OP burst rifles, dude. Your gun, the gun that you were using, may be the most broken gun in Call of Duty history. This thing is unreal. It definitely needs to catch another nerf, maybe to the damage. The damage definitely needs to get nerfed next, because every other submachine gun just gets shit on by the MP5. It's 20 times better than any other submachine gun in the game. I think the only other submachine gun that could potentially compete, I think the KSP is really solid. I think that I could compete. But other than that, I don't know. I haven't tried the Bison because it's not leveled up yet, and I'm not trying to get stomped, trying to level it up. I'll probably try it out in Zombies, level it up there, but as of right now, I haven't really used the Bison. I think the KSP is better. It's on par with the MP5, maybe a little bit. But the KSP has a pretty big skill gap because it's burst. So you do have to be pretty accurate to use it. It's not like the MP5 where, anybody with the freaking 2 eyes and 2 thumbs could use it and be good. So, yeah, I think that's significant skill gap between those two guns. The Uzi sucks. The Uzi is nowhere near as good as it was in the beta. It is pretty shit, to be honest. I mean, it's not shit, but it's not very good. You just get outgunned by an MP5 at close range, or AK-74U is another pretty decent one. But I just think the KSP and the MP5 are far superior. And the KSP is not broken because you need to have good accuracy. If you're not accurate, you suck. You're going to get melted with that gun. But that's really my opinion on it, man. I think the MP5 needs a nerf. I definitely think the XM4 needs a buff. The XM4 sucks. You can't have a game where the M4 is the worst gun in the game. You can't. The M4 is legitimately the worst assault rifle. It sucks. It's so bad. The M4 is garbage. By the time you kill somebody, you're out of bullets already. The M4 is horrible. That is definitely the worst assault rifle. I actually think the best assault rifle is either the FAMAS that you're seeing in this gameplay or the QBZ. The QBZ is really good. I really enjoy that gun. The Krieg is a little bit too inconsistent for me, and I don't really have as many attachments as I want for that gun, so I'm not using it. But legit, dude, that M4 is garbage. That gun sucks. They definitely need to buff that gun. That gun is horrendous. I do think they need to maybe buff the shotguns a little bit. They're really inconsistent, and also fix that wonky ass aim assist, because the gunfights in this game are very, very odd. There's so many times where I should have died and I killed somebody, or where he should have died and they killed me. The gunfights in this game are the most random thing I've ever seen in Call of Duty. It's legitimately RNG at this point, I feel like. Just start shooting and whatever happens, happens. It is the most RNG gunfights ever. It's really, really strange. Very, very odd. I don't know if it's because of the lag from the skill-based matchmaking or whatever is going on, but it's horrendous. But with that all being said, guys, let me know what you guys think about it. Are you excited for Nuketown? Let me know in the comment section below. This is your boy Cameron. I'm out.